Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here with a fabric show and tell. The last time I did an unboxing, I didn't really do the unboxing. I put everything on the table and showed you what I had in all, and then I picked some prints to show you up close, and I liked that. So I think I'm going to do that again. This happens to be 305 yards. Quite a few prints that I've had before, but he did show me a picture, and they were prints that I liked very much. Probably got them twice, but I haven't had them for a while. So for all my new patrons and YouTube members who are shopping with me, it'll be new to them. And I think my oldsters, I don't know, what do you call them? The ones who have been with me for a while, some of them might have wanted them and didn't get them, or they might want more, so it's all good. I actually have another 300 yards on the way, different prints from this, also repeats that I loved. That's how fast I go through fabric. I need tons of it. I love this. It feeds my fabric addiction, but I can't hoard. It all leaves this house. The three in the front, the three stacks in the front we'll be looking at, but I want to show you that I got some of these prints that I love so much. I call them fussy cutting stripes because you can fussy cut some of these stripes and use them in borders, or you cut the stripes and then you cut into blocks, and it makes really unusual quilt blocks. Then there's a lot of repeats. My camera cut out, battery died. Thankfully, I have a cord that I can plug into right here. So I was just saying that the fussy cuts, I just really love those. And then there's non-fussy cuts under there. There are new prints in some of these back row stacks that I will not be showing just because I want to keep it down to a minimum. But I got a lot of these, like what I call speckled prints, and just some nice all over prints. Love this. I don't know if I had this one in this particular color. I know I had it like in a bluish, and I think I have it in bluish again. And I have this. Oh, I mean, there's just so many things in here that I love. And some of those speckled prints down there. Oh my goodness, so happy. So I'll just show you these quickly. More speckled. I love these flowers. My lighting is changing it because of where I'm moving around here, so I'm going from light bulbs to daylight. I love this. I've had this a few times. I think I call it crackle or cracks or cracked. Look, I love stuff like this. So let's just go look at these three stacks. It is much later in the day, and I want to start cutting fabric, so I have to show it to you guys. Everything's so squeaky. Squeaky chair, squeaky table. I don't know why this one is on this pile, because that's something we've had quite a few times, and I wasn't planning on showing you this one. But I do have some, like, look at this one with the stripes. They're just unusual, aren't they? Oh, I need my glasses. Wow, that was a cool trick. Got caught on the camera. Flipped around and I caught it. This one I like. You know, it's not that it's spectacular, but I love just subtle prints like that. And it's not really like a brown color, but I don't know. I just like that. It's maybe the lines are like a really maybe dark plum-ish. I don't know. I just like stuff like this. So I wanted to show it to you. Now here's one of those prints that I was saying is like fussy cutting fabric. See the nice long stripes? And some of them, my next batch, are the ones that are like novelty big stripes like this. Like one had like cupcakes and cookies and gingerbread men and candy, and so I have some of those hopefully coming. I can't pick the prints, but I saw it in the picture that he just sent me last night, and I said I'll take a bunch of that stuff. So I hope I get some of those stripes. But I just like these very much. And here's like speckled that I don't know if I've had this exact one. It's just all speckled. Like it. I just like it when, you know, colors go together. And look, this would be awesome with this too. So this might be something that I purposely put together. That's the part I love. I love just sorting everything and deciding what belongs with what. Okay, here's another one with the, you know, big stripes that can be fussy cut. I'd like to do the fussy cutting myself, but it's very time consuming to do that, you know, like enough to sell, because it just takes a long time. Now this one I don't think I've had at all, and it's one of those kind of speckled, but yet it's just odd. I mean, so odd that I don't even really know what we're looking at yet. I don't know if it's a garden. I don't know. I see something that looks like flowers or a fan or something. I don't know, but I like it. I will tell you a couple of things at the end of this video, so don't go away. Now this I like. It's a plaid on the diagonal. Like that. Haven't had that one yet. I don't think I've had this one, and I like it because I love brown. And look, there's little tiny flowers in there and little squares and dots. Kind of fabric. Oh, I think this is the same as the one I just showed you that I said it looked like maybe fans or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not because I don't see the fans. But it's another one of those prints that is just really subtle. I like it. And I like the color. Now this one, I think I had this in multiple colors before, and I might again. I think I called this before Mysterious Garden or something. I love this color, and I think I had it in dark green, and I think I might, I don't think it's in the pile to show you. Maybe it is. Another very subtle, I don't even know if it shows, and I know I had at least some like this before, and I called it Barely There. I hate coming up with the names. I've had this before and I like it. It's just leopard-ish. Okay, here's an example of when I get fabric that doesn't really fit with other things. I have a new thing in my sales that I call them Misfit Prints or something. They're misfits. They're not irregulars. They're perfectly good fabric, but they don't fit with the things that I make. Like, you know, like I'm not going to do a set of like 8 fat quarters and have like all florals and then all of a sudden 4th of July. You know, this past sale I did have some 4th of July American flags. Again, awesome, but it doesn't go with anything else. And then the other one, Coast Guard. It was all Coast Guard, and I thought, if somebody likes that, it's perfect for them if they know someone in the Coast Guard or whatever. And so they're just sold as is. One happened to be, I think, like a 2-yard piece that I had ordered, and one was like a 2.5, or I don't remember exactly. And I just sell it as is just to recoup my money because it's not something that goes with the other things. And I had these 2 prints before, and I have them again. And again, I don't know. I don't know if they're Christmassy. I don't know if they're like Hanukkah. I don't know. I don't know anything beyond Catholic because that's all I was allowed to learn. So I know nothing about Jewish religion. Nothing at all. Except for what I've learned over the years. Anyway, with all that said, I sold these 2 together because I thought they belonged together. But I have more this time, so I might separate those. And I don't know, maybe I'll cut them into half yards or something. I don't know, because I have more now, so I have enough to make more sets. This I just really loved. I do think I've had it, but look at that, all over odd print. So happy. Here's a print I've never had. Brown. My brown. Stars. I like them. Here is an example of something that's good for Halloween or fall, but Halloween, even though it's not Halloween prints per se. It's not pumpkins and scarecrows, but look. I love it. And I think the colors are perfect for Halloween. And this too. I was gonna say acorns, but no, there's some kind of a flower. I know the flower that has like the cone sticking out like that. Is it cone flower? I don't know. But I think these two, see, that goes good together for somebody who likes to do the, you know, Halloween isn't really a holiday, but you know what I mean. One of those special days. And it also just would be good in any fall quilt. That stuff, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, fall, winter, that's going to start coming out in July. And I have panels, too, that I'm going to be selling. So, anxious for that. This I really liked. Don't think I've had it before. I have had this before, and I just need to show it again because I really like it. Now, I would love this also, maybe even more, if the print was really big and all over like that. I would love to cut blocks where some would be just the sun and some would be just whatever paisley stuff is going on in there. There's even little birds. I just like it. Okay, here's the other mysterious garden, like that aqua one. Isn't that cool? You can't say it's not cool. It's fucking cool. That reminds me. Since I was not able to test the limit... Let me finish. We're almost done. And then I'll talk about that. This I like. It's just kind of swirly things. Only one more. Now here's an example of something that really isn't a Christmas print, but I'm going to keep it to go with Christmas because it looks Christmas to me. You know, the pine cone, or at least fall. What I don't love about this is there's a lot of blank space between them. I like it when there's at least something else going on. So, I don't know. It's not good for like really tiny squares. Although, I would love it. If I cut 2-inch squares and like one square had all of this or partial, another square could be all just gold. But that all works well in whatever project you use the tiny squares for. Okay, let's stop talking about fabric. What was I going to tell you? Oh my God, do I have to edit just to know? Oh yeah, the swearing reminded me. Remember how I was supposed to be doing a test to see, I was going to click that I swear in my videos and that I was going to have limited ads, and I really wanted to know what limited ads, if I would still earn, and I wanted it to be on one of these videos. You know, to have the limited ads, I have to have something either swearing in the title or on the thumbnail and censored or whatever. I don't feel like doing that. So what I'm going to do is, but I'm not going to do it for this video, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. I'm going to do it for the next fabric show and tell. I'm just going to pick that option, even though I wouldn't have to, even though I wouldn't do the things that make me have to pick that option. I want a limited ad video so I can test it and let you guys know how that went. I'm not doing it for this video because this video I have decided to let YouTube decide where the midstream or mid-roll ads show up in this video. If you have a video that's at least 10 minutes long, you can add commercials, the ads, in the video. So yes, people are getting more used to that. I don't hear people complaining about that as much. You know, you're watching and then all of a sudden you have a little video, commercial to watch. And if they're kind of long, you almost always have an option to skip after 5 seconds. Some of them will be 15 seconds long and not skippable. So I have been placing them myself, and I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that they don't always appear exactly where I put them, and I don't understand why, or maybe they're just not appearing because there's no guarantee that an ad will show up. I've also learned that, meaning it won't show up where I put it, doesn't mean it's going to show up somewhere else where I didn't put it. It just means it won't show up. Also, YouTube has stated that if we let them place the ads, we are more likely to get ads on the video. So I'm going to let YouTube place the ads on this one. like I've been doing on some of my older videos, I was manually going in and placing ads on those, and it's very time consuming because I have to scroll and find a place. So now my old videos that I'm adding mid-roll ads to, I am just letting YouTube do it. And I'm going to let YouTube do this one, and I'm going to see. Sometimes it puts way too many ads. The video that YouTube put out about this, the people in the comments were like, one person said, I had like a 12-minute video and I had like 9 ads, you know, and they think it's too much. But I really think that YouTube doesn't really show that many. I think the creator, if you're in your account, this is the shirt that I always think is inside out. Like always, you guys see me do this all the time. I think they're showing maybe the creator how many, but I watched a video last night that was, but it was like 30 minutes, and there was 8 ads in it. They don't bother me at all, because I'm a creator, and I want other creators to be making money with those ads. Oh my God, such a long story. But I think that, like, when I look at my own videos, I can see, like, where the little ads are going to show up, and I don't think that everybody is going to get every single ad that is there. I also think it has something to do with the viewer, too. Just like, say you just watched 3 videos in a row of anyone's, and you've seen a decent amount of ads. If you come to my video, you might not see an ad at the beginning of the video, even though it's set up that way. YouTube does understand that they don't want viewers to be completely overwhelmed with ads. So there's no guarantee that ads will appear, but I just want to see what will happen with this video. And I also noticed that placement is really weird. And I just assumed that YouTube's, you know, their automatic placement was what was screwing that up. But I don't know. I don't know now. So they're supposed to put it in a good spot where there's a space of like no talking or whatever, but I find that ads cut people off mid-sentence, mid-word even. So I'm going to do that. The other thing I'm going to just let you guys know, because I know some of you will be curious, just because you're curious, you're nosy, and you like to look at these things. Some of you will be curious and nosy and then be pissed off that I even show these things, like, that's nobody's business. Why do you show us stuff like that? Some of you are creators who are just starting out, and it might encourage you. Others will be like, wow, I'm really kicking ass because I've only been doing this for a year, and I'm making more than her already. But I have a post on my blog that I do once per week, usually Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'll link to the current one down below. That it used to be just my top 10 most viewed videos, but then I wanted to do my top 10 highest earning, because that is what I should be looking at more than how many views a video gets. I want to know what's performing the best so that I know what to continue doing when I want a high performing video. So I have my top 10 highest earners for the week. And I do it every week, and it's for the week before, and I tell you how much I earned on each one of those videos. Like I said, some of you guys like that. I love that. I love when other creators share, because it encourages me, and it just gets me excited. And I also like it when they share when they don't kick ass with the earnings, because it's not an easy thing to do. It's not like you just jump in and you're going to start getting rich. I've been doing this 5.5 years now, and it's only been like the past 8 or 9 months, after 2 years of just never earning more, I finally snapped and said, look, I have to change what I'm doing if I want to earn money. And that meant getting rid of like all the Walmart shopping videos and that kind of stuff, because that was very time consuming and it doesn't earn jack shit. So I'm earning much more now with the videos that I'm doing. And so I just want to say that you guys can go see my blog. And if you go to my blog, you can subscribe to my blog. You get 1 email per day if I post something new on my blog. I don't post on my blog every single day. And then you'll get a heads up when I post that, if that's a a post that you want to follow. So why do I do that on my blog? Because I need views on my blog. Why do I want more views on my blog? Because the more people who come to see something that makes them very curious, the more they'll see the penny auctions that I promote in my sidebars, my videos, stuff like that. So it's all, for me, it's all about getting people to come to my blog so that they can see the other things that I do. Not necessarily because I want people to see how much I'm earning on videos, but I just know that those kind of things make people very curious. And even if they don't want to know, they're going to see something about highest earning videos, they're going to go and look just because they don't want to know, but they're going to go look. And then they try to find ways to tell me how awful that is that I share such things. And, you know, it's not like I'm bragging, because I don't feel like there's anything to brag about. I'm not making a lot of money on YouTube at all compared to other people. Oh my God, I'm so not. So I'm almost like a little bit embarrassed, but you know, I'm happy with what I'm making. So I just like to share that. And you know, people should be okay with sharing something they're proud of, that they're happy about. You know, people, you know, post all kinds of stuff about their kids did this or this. Well, not right now because nobody's in school, but like, oh, my child aced this test. Yay, that's awesome. People aren't saying, oh, you show off. Or, that's none of our business. And yeah, it's just stupid. People have nothing better to do than to just shit on other people. I don't know. I don't understand that. All right, I'm going to stop now because I want to go cut fabric for my future sales. And I hope that you liked some of the fabric you saw. Trust me, the rest of it is all really good too. And I'll be back with more soon. Bye.